Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris. I didn't expect to do all of these videos that I've been putting out, so if you haven't checked out the last two, this one is also about the Just Foods incident that happened a few nights ago at their event. The first video just kind of showcases what happened, the fact that they used meat to promote their vegan egg. The second video, I have a little phone interview with the CEO, Josh Tetrick, and he explains why he did that. And this video is just a follow-up to the other two. So I've had so many people contact me and message me because of this event that went on and the video I put out. I'm still hearing from a couple of my other friends that they said they didn't even see a menu until the end of the night, and that a lot of the people there, most everybody they knew, were all vegans or vegetarians at least. And what happened was the chefs or the waiters that were walking around with the food were bringing all the food out, and they asked them, they said, well, are these vegan? And they said, yeah, sure. And some vegans bit into it and had meat for the first time in a very, very long time. So I guess they all ran to the bathroom and tried to spit it out. The bacon wrapped eggs were pretty obvious to some of them. They knew that was real bacon, but there was, I guess, some sliders or something where it had little bacon bits. I guess that's how a few of them ended up consuming meat. I feel for you. The same kind of thing happened to me with the Impossible situation. It's so unfortunate that it went down that way. Most everybody that was there, according to the friends I talked to, were there. They knew what the company was. They knew it was a all plant-based company. So it's kind of weird when you go to something like that and they're serving actual animal products. And I guess they really only had one dish that was vegan. Everything else had either meat or dairy or fish in it. So in my last video, if you guys watched that, my interview with Josh, the CEO, I brought forth those concerns, those frustrations about vegans going to something like this and may accidentally be eating something they otherwise thought was vegan from a company they thought made all plant-based products. And also it says their logo right there, it says made from plants. So you would logically think that everything would be vegan. And also, I know when you zoom in on the menu that I showed you in the last video, that there is one part where it does say vegan egg, but we all know the egg to already be vegan. So I guess what my concern was, yeah, it does say vegan egg there, and then it says a vegan mayo, but the other dishes, the other recipes also says an egg. It doesn't say vegan egg, but we all know the egg to be vegan. It's just all around very confusing, but Josh did admit that it could be a lot more clear. And he said that at the end of, he actually texted me that later on after our phone interview. He said, you know what, you're right, it could be a lot clearer to people. So next time going forward, we'll work on this. I suggested maybe put in like a V or an NV next to the dish on the side. That's what a lot of menus I've seen over the years do, or maybe even an asterisk to say what's vegan, what's not vegan, if there's any allergens in it or anything like that. But one of the other things I really wanted to talk about in this video is, after I posted the video from last night, the interview with the CEO, I got an email from them and they wanted to thank me for our phone call earlier yesterday, but also they wanted to show me what Josh has said about this, afterwards. So I have here a message that he wrote on his Instagram. So some of you guys may have already seen this, but it reads, "Better is good, better is not perfect, but better is more sustainable and healthier." And I completely agree with that. That statement's basically saying something is better than nothing. So when you move in that direction to be more sustainable, to be less cruel, anything that you're going to do is going to be better than doing nothing at all. He goes on to say, "I think Just Egg is best served on an English muffin with a pinch of salt. If families at home or folks in restaurants include animal products on their Just Egg breakfast sandwich, and that imperfect combination makes that one breakfast better than it otherwise would be, I think it's a good thing." And I agree. That's what I was trying to say in the video. When non-vegan restaurants start to use vegan products, that's kind of moving in the right direction. My counter on that was when you have a vegan company or a plant-based company like them starting to use meat when they weren't using meat in the first place. So that was my concern. And then it goes on to say, better is good, better is not perfect. As for us, Just will focus on featuring the egg in our events. It doesn't make sense to add meat at our events. That is until we make our cultured meat, and then we'll bring back the bacon. Josh. Okay, so it seems that in his message here that he rethought his position on the whole incident, the whole matter, and how he's going about promoting his product. And he's listened to the collective voices of the vegan community. And it doesn't make sense to use meat to something so unsustainable to promote something that is supposed to have a mission to do the exact opposite, to promote sustainability, to promote less cruelty in this world, and to be better for you. All of those things have nothing to do with bacon and cheese and egg and fish. So I just want to say, Josh, if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for reconsidering and changing your stance on this. I'd love to attend an event in the future and see how it goes using all vegan products. I think personally that the atmosphere would be a lot better. From what I was told from the friends of mine that were there, was it just felt really awkward and people left feeling not good. You guys got a great product out there, and I would never want anybody to boycott a company that is doing good in the world. That doesn't mean that people don't make mistakes, and people run companies, and hopefully that this can be something, a learning experience, and we can move forward with it, and it can be a positive thing. Now I feel bad for the people that accidentally ate those products. It's just not cool. We got the CEO to think about this in a different light, so hopefully that changes things, and they stick with it. As for the cultured meat, if you didn't check out in I believe my first video, I talk a little bit about that. So they have been working on a cultured meat, and it's completely cruelty free. They're not hurting any animals to get the cells to do this. If you watch the video, which I'll link below, they're getting all these cells from a single feather of a chicken, and they are replicating the meat through that. And if they can do that, that would be amazing. I wouldn't consider it vegan. It's still animal protein. I wouldn't eat it myself, but it's a cruelty-free meat. And for people, for whatever reason, don't want to reduce their consumption of meat, or they want a less cruelty, a more sustainable way of doing it, this would be the perfect thing for the future. So again, just if you go to an event where I'm sure they're going to label it and let people know what's what. So until then, I guess if there's something else that I left out or I'm missing, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like these kind of videos where we dig in to some of these different companies and see what's going on. I don't like to sit back and be silent on issues like this. I feel like it's my duty to use my platform to speak up for what I know is right, and that's just basically what I'm doing here. That's all there was to it. I just wanted to investigate a little bit and find out what's going on, and if there's anything we could do to help change that, that's what the goal was. So it looks like something positive happened from this. So stay safe, watch out for zombies, and I'll see you guys soon.